सत श्री अकाल। इस presentation ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ Gurmukhi ਲਿਖਣਾ ਸਿੱਖਾਂਗੇ। In this PowerPoint presentation, we will learn how to write in Gurmukhi. I'm assuming that those of you who are learning the Gurmukhi letters and matra are more comfortable using English, so I will be speaking in English for most of the presentation, with just a bit of Punjabi thrown in here and there. So ज़्यादातर मैं अंग्रेज़ी ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਾਂਗੀ, ਪਰ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਥੋੜੀ Punjabi ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਵਰਤਾਂਗੇ। Before learning how to write Gurmukhi, here's a bit of background about the Punjabi language and the Gurmukhi script in particular. So, Punjabi is quite unique in that it is commonly written using two different scripts. So there are two different ways of reading and writing Punjabi. Gurmukhi, East Punjab ਵਿੱਚ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਵਰਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਤੇ Shamukhi, West Punjab ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. So Gurmukhi is mainly used in the Indian or east side of Punjab, and Shamukhi is mainly used in the western side of Punjab, which is in Pakistan. Gurmukhi literally means from the mouth of the Guru, and Shamukhi literally means from the mouth of the Shah or the king. And the Gurmukhi letters, which we'll be focusing on today, hang from the line. So when you draw the letters, they're not kind of sat or balanced on top of the lines like they are in English, but you can see the line on top of each letter here, and that's because when you join them up, the letters are all hanging from the line, and there's a bit of a gap below each word in the next line. And Gurmukhi is written from left to right, so when you're writing the letters, you start at the top and the left generally, and you generally go down towards the right, but obviously it depends on the shape of the letter. Gurmukhi is also known as Banti Akhri. Banti means 35 and Akhar means letter, and there are 35 letters in the Gurmukhi alphabet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines of 5 letters each. And you can see these extra letters here, which are borrowed from these earlier 35 letters, but with little dots added on. In Anusikanya, for example, this will be called Sase Par Bindi because it's a sasa with a bindi or a dot at the foot of the letter. And there are 6 of these, although this last one here, Lalle Par Bindi, it's a bit controversial. It's not very commonly used at all. And all of these were added in later on after the rest of the script had been formalized, and these were used mainly to accommodate other languages like Persian. And you can write words just using these letters without any other vowel sounds added on. And that's because each letter comes with an sound at the end already. So you can form mukta words. Mukta means free, and you're just using these words. For example, ha and sasa, if you just add them together, makes ha, sa, has. All of these letters can be used on their own, apart from letter number 1, ura, and letter number 3, iri. And ura and iri always need a vowel symbol to go with them. But to make things just a little bit more complicated, ura, ara, and iri, so the first 3 letters of the alphabet, they can only go with certain vowel symbols, and we'll learn a bit more about this later on. There are also these 3 extra letters here, and these are the most common letters that you can find as half forms. So in Anusikanya, Bar Devich, haha, for example, that means haha at the foot of another letter. And we'll discuss these after we've learnt the rest of the letters. Just one other thing before we move on. These 35 letters here, they're all arranged roughly according to which part of your mouth you're using to produce the sound. Apart from this first line and this last line here, the rest of the lines in the middle, they're all arranged according to which part of your tongue and your mouth you're using. So this line here, you use the back of your mouth, the back of your tongue against the back of your soft palate, and this line here, you're using your lips. So gradually the sound is kind of moving forward in your mouth. When we learn the matra, we learn these lagaa matra, which are the vowel sounds, and the lagakhar, the 3 diacritics. Each of these 9 symbols here, for the lagaa matra, they will either go after, before, below, or above the letter that they're attached to. And it's important to remember that each letter can only have one of these 9 symbols attached to it. Just quickly summarizing what sound they all make. So we include mukta when we're learning matra because letters don't necessarily have to have a vowel symbol attached to them. Each letter comes with a sound after it, apart from ura and iri. These always need to have a vowel symbol attached. Ara and the rest of the letters, they can be used on their own. So if we just go through this using sasa here, sasa mukta sa, sasa kanna sa, sasa sihari se, sasa bihari si, sasa onkar su, sasa dulankar su, sasa lav se, sasa dulava sa, sasa hora so, sasa kanora so. And then if we add a bindi and dippi, these two make the exact same sound. It's like nasal kind of sound, but they go with different vowel symbols. So here, bindi is being used with a kanna, and we have a san sound, so that's differentiated from sa. This is san, and dippi here, there's no, so this is a mukta syllable, so it makes a sung sound rather than sa. And addak emphasizes the syllable, as we will learn later on. It's important to remember that the first 3 letters of the Punjabi alphabet, ura, ara and iri, they can only go with certain vowel sounds, which we'll cover later on, and the rest of the letters can be used with any of these lagaa matra. And this slide here is just a quick summary of all the akhar, the letters, and the matra, the vowel sounds and the diacritics, which are used in the Punjabi alphabet. And I'll quickly just go through them all and how to pronounce them, and then we'll learn each one in more detail, one by one. So ura, ara, iri, sasa, haha, kakka, kakha, gaga, kaga, ganga, chacha, chacha, jajja, chajja, nyenya, tanka, tata, dada, tadda, rana, tatta, tata, dada, tada, nanna, papa, papa, baba, baba, mama, yaya, rara, lalla, vava, rara, sase par bindi sha, khakhe par bindi kha, gagge par bindi ga, jajje par bindi za, phaphe par bindi fa, lalle par bindi la. Par vich haha or pari haha, par vich rara or pari rara, and par de vich vava or pari vava. Mukta has no symbol. Kanna, sihari, bihari, onkar, dulankar, lav, dulava, hora, kanora, then bindi, dippi, and addak. So you can pause the video here and just, if you want to, recap this by yourself or test yourself. This is a good moment to do that. You can come back to this at the end as well.